let's take a look at this example. Now before I do this example, just to make it a little less sloppy, if I were here we might talk about the sloppy nature. I'm going to make it a little less sloppy so I don't confuse you any more than I have to. I'm going to change the outer integral. Instead of being 0 to 3, I'm going to change it to 0 to 2. So now I want to sketch the region. Now my outer limits are y's. So as I go looking at what this graph looks like, my y's are going to go from 0 up to y equals 2. Okay. Now my inner limits, remember, are x limits, so I'm going to be going from the left to the right. So my left limit is formed by the function x equals negative square root of 4 minus y squared, and my right is going to be x equals 0. Well, x equals 0 is pretty easy to draw, so I'll do that first. Now that's the right side, which means the entire region I'm looking at must be over here in quadrant 2. Now in order to see what I'm actually going to be graphing, I'm going to rewrite x equals negative root 4 minus y squared, and I'm going to do that by squaring both sides. So if I square the left, I get x squared equals, and when I square the right, that's just going to give me 4 minus y squared. And when I rewrite, that gives me x squared plus y squared equals 4. So I see what I do have is a circle, centered at the origin, radius of 2. So if I looked at the whole circle, I'd actually be looking at a graph that looked something like this. But I have to be trapped between y equals 0 and y equals 3, so that now limits me to the top half. But I also know the right side has to be x equals 0, and that this is actually the left side. So I'm looking at the quadrant 2 portion of that. So this is my region right there.